Welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I am your host, Julius Octavius Mark Anthony. Suck it. Yeah, that's my given name. Anyway, so today, after yesterday's attempt to take a look at the Goblin deck with some new Kamigawa cards in it, today we're taking a look at the new mono red Kami deck. My wife pointed out that that sounds kind of like we're making fun of communists or something, but no, it's Kami as in Japanese spirits. So it looks better than saying it there. So Kami, not Commie. So mono red Kami. So this deck is fast. I think it might even be faster than mono red Goblin. If this thing's got some heat to it. Let's take a look what we got there. So we've got Kumano faces Kakkazan, which when it comes out, it deals 1 point of damage to each opponent and each planeswalker they control. And then on your next turn, when you cast your next creature spell, it gets an additional +1/+1 counter on it. And then on the third turn, it becomes a hasty 2/2 that if a creature dealt damage that would die, you exile it instead. So you got some damage, you got some pump, and you got a not too bad hasty 2/2 when you're all said and done. Now, Rabbit Battery. God, I loved Rabbit Battery. When I was drafting, that was my favorite card, I think. Hasty 1/1, and then you can equip it onto somebody else to make them have haste and give them an additional +1/+1. If that dude dies, it's still just a 1/1 creature. So it's a great advancement in equipment to make them into creatures as well. So, and then you just keep popping them on for like one mana. This guy is fantastic. I mean, he should be pretty much in every red deck. We got Reinforced Ronin. Now this guy, he's been just killing me in play otherwise. So I'm playing with him. Haste 2/2 at the end of your step, or the beginning of your end step, he returns back to your hands. As long as he's alive, he's coming back. And so therefore he is protected from anything that is not like instant or flash speed there. Let's see, and then in case he's not being very useful because they have too many good blockers out or something, you could discard him for 2 to draw a card. So this guy is balls. He's pretty awesome there. We got the Simian Sling. I remember in draft, this guy was a stupid jerk. So I'm glad to have him on my side this time. He's a 1/1 equipment monkey. And whenever this or equipped creature becomes blocked, it deals 1 damage to defending players. So it looks like he's hucking golf balls at people or something. So that's pretty sweet, pretty sweet. We got Flame Discharge, which deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker. And then if you control a modified creature as you cast the spell, it deals X +2 damage instead. So yeah, you got like a fireball kind of action going on here. That's actually pretty cool, except for the fact that it doesn't go against players. It's just creatures or planeswalkers. So, it could be pretty good. Pretty good. We got Crackling Emergence. So let's see. Enchant on land. It becomes a it becomes a 3/3 spirit creature with haste, and it's still land. If it would be destroyed, instead sacrifice Crackling Emergence and land gains indestructible until the end of turn. That is so cool. Man, because that's the worst thing about turning your lands into creatures is then they get killed. It could still be exiled, I suppose, but still, that's, how often does that occur? A lot, but still, it's better than nothing. Kami's Flare. So yeah, this deals 3 points of damage to target creature or planeswalker. It also deals 2 damage to that permanent's controller if you control a modified creature. Now, modified creatures are any creature that has an equipment or an aura or any counters on it. So there's a lot of good reasons for your creatures to be modified. Lizard Blades. Yeah, these guys are good. They either have the double strike, so therefore they're doing 2 points of damage, or you throw them onto something and then that thing has double strike. So that's excellent. Ogre-Head Helm. That is creepy. So let's see. Equipped creature gets +2/+2. Whenever Ogre-Head Helm or equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice it. If you do, discard your hand, then draw 3 cards. All right, so if you're desperate for card draw, you could either get rid of this thing or you can get rid of the thing that it is currently equipping. Ambitious Assault. This is creature control. All of them get +2/+0 to the turn. If you control a modified creature, draw a card. So excellent. I mean, this is like an in-game kind of scenario. We're just like, I'm going for it. Everything goes out there, and they get additional +2. Kind of wish you had Trample at that point, but hopefully there's not enough blockers out there to really get in your way. Now, I added Reckless Stormseeker. The reason why I did is because this originally called for 3 of some other card that was also rare, and I'm out of wild cards at this point. So I found another creature that was basically excellent from previous sets and slapped them in instead. And so before it was like a hasty thing and it did some extra damage or something like that. So this Reckless Stormseeker is the ultimate in hasty creatures in that it can give itself haste or something else haste, and every other turn it gives something else haste, and it pumps them up, and it also werewolves out and goes to Crazy Town with that +2/+0. So yeah, I love Reckless Stormseeker, and I believe it's going to do fantastic in this deck. What do we got here? Unstoppable Ogre. When it enters the battlefield, target creature cannot block this turn. So these guys, he's only got 1 for defense, but he can make it so something's not blocking. Now if you put it together with a Reckless Stormseeker, you know, that's just great. It gives you the ability to pump out, like, what would it be, like a 5, and probably won't get blocked. 24 lands. Now, this kind of goes against my rule about, hey, you should play with some man lands and play some Field of Ruins or something. But this deck needs the speed. It needs the lands to be as fast as possible. I mean, nothing in here is over 3 mana, so you have to get this game over quick. We don't have room for slow lands or anything like that. So as of right now, yeah, 24 lands, I believe that is accurate. So altogether, if we take a look, we got 24 lands, which is good. You got 20 creatures, 16 non-creatures. Nothing in the sideboard. Let's see how this thing does. And we are playing against VivaLaDuke. VivaLaDuke. And we got 3 mana. We got a nice range. Let's keep it and go. So we could put out a hasty land on turn 2, except for the fact that I will not have, it'll be tapped is a problem. This doesn't untap it. So we could still put it out. Ooh, Rabbit Battery. Let's just do that instead. This guy's gonna try to enchantment up and beat that Generous Visitor like crazy. We gotta be fast though. It'd be nice if it had some direct damage to get rid of it while it was quick and stupid. And who are you gonna take out there, my friend? They're both equally good. Alright, Reckless Stormseeker. And we're all attacking in for 4. I'm not sure exactly what the deal is here. Why does he keep putting guys on mine? This one, that was my favorite one all along. Alright, we got him down to 10. Yeah, here comes the exile. That's not good. Oh good, my land's stuck. Alright, so I do not have haste at this point. I have, well, I guess I could put on here, no, this guy just gets an extra 1. Is that instant? I'm probably going to have to trick him with an ambitious assault here pretty soon. You think he's going to have yet another equipment to tap to striggle my guys out? Alright, he's going to try to pretend he doesn't know what's coming. We go for it. Go all in. I don't have any that's modified. Oh, jeez Louise. Alright, I guess that's a cool deck. Generous visitors and just a whole lot of exile of target creatures. That's the way to play it. Tune in tomorrow for the deck you're seeing and I'm playing against right now. Nothing's happening here. Okay, so I think my red deck is pretty much run out of steam at this point. Alright, who are we gonna kill? Kill! And we're done. And we're dead. That was the end of it. Come on, man. You do not have to keep playing. Just finish the game. All done. Alright, we're playing against THEDOG. Or maybe it's the THEDOG. And we got two. Let's keep it. What do we got going on here? We got Rabbit Battery, Reinforced Ronin. We got some direct damage and the ability to keep them pumped. Let's just hope our speed will take this game to the end. One and Rabbit Battery. And two, we're playing and we're coming in. Apparently I can't reconfigure at hasty speed. Alright, that's it. I'm out of mana. Alright, so I got 2 mana, and I can just kill that guy. Now we're not taking the advantage. We're starting to flow behind. We need to catch back up. That lack of a mana right then. Even though there's 24 in here, that's devastating for us. Looks like I have to kill another dude. Still can't play the Reckless Stormseeker. Alright. That's a little slow down. What did that thing do anyway? Here's 3. Let's Stormseeker this thing. I wonder what you're going to do with no mana. Whenever one or more artifacts you control leave the battlefield during your turn, create a 1/1, sacrifice an artifact, and we win. Well, it would have been interesting to see how the rest of the game went, but apparently we were too intimidating. Hello, DarkKermit. Alright, what we got? Let's play it. Nothing super fast here, though. I make it past the crab. Let my monkey throw something at that guy's head. We're gonna get going up against a mill deck here. Alright, we got 3. Let's take it in. Alright, we got him down to 10. That's not cool. We'll put out the ogre. Send in the monkey. I got the cards to kill him. We just need the time. Oof, what is that? An entire deck practically? Alright, so we've got 4 lands. I'm gonna go for the double strike on Incredible Hulk there. We'll let the monkey die potentially. He's gonna have to sack his dudes, at least one of them here. Or he's gonna want to. Otherwise I'm doing, what, 8, 9, and 9 points of damage. Yep, somebody's gonna have to take it. But they're all gonna die in the first round. Alright, so he's got nothing, and I've got at least 9 on the table here. I got a Kami Flare. Alright, I can buff. This is the end of the game right here. Let's go in for the next combat. 2 attackers, and pump. Good game, my friend. Victory! So here it is, the new red deck wins that everybody's going to be playing, and you'll be playing against 1 billion times. And it is fast, and it can be powerful. The good thing about it is that it does eventually stall out. So if you can weather those first, till mid-game, get up your own defenses, maybe get some more of your life back, this deck is going to peter out eventually. But you just got to be prepared for that early game, because this one just chunks it out. So let's take a look at it and say who really holds it together for this thing. I love Rabbit Battery, so I'm not going to talk about too much. Reinforced Ronin, that guy is just such a monster. He only costs 1. He's doing 2 points of damage. It's like having a 2-point fireball, like every turn you're fighting against. On turn 2, you can have 2 of them coming at you, and because they got haste there, and you can throw them away to draw a card. These guys are fantastic. The monkey, I guess when I was playing with them, it wasn't all that bad. It's that whole, it deals 1 point of damage to Diving Flare if it becomes blocked. But you could put him onto something else to give him +1. Yeah, I should have put him onto the double striker is what I should have done. And then it would have been a 2/2 double strike rather than the other way around. Yep, well, lesson learned. So the Flame Discharge, so we never used it. But it's good to have it as a backup. I thought it was pretty decent. I was like X and 1/5 in a single red mana to be able to do things, and it gets that extra bit if you got modifier, and there's plenty of modifiers in here for helping that out. This was great. I love Crackling Emergence. I like the fact that when they tried to take it out, their land just came back, so I didn't lose that land. So I mean, really, the enchantment is the spirit, and that's the part that gets killed. So it worked out very well. In fact, I think they even tried to exile it, and still the land came back. So it was pretty decent. Kami's Flare, 3 points to target creature, does 2 points damage to if you control a modified creature. I don't remember dealing the 2 points myself. I think I wasn't modifying my guys enough to be able to make use of it. Still, that's pretty decent, especially when every minute, every round, you need to get that damage in. And those extra 2 points are going to be the thing that helps you out. Lizard Blades, this double strike-ness is so essential. So essential. I mean, and for 2, these guys were great. We never saw this thing get any play. Ambitious Assault, I used like crazy. This is what won that last game. It's getting that on the double strikers, turning that +2 into a +4. Totally rocked it. Unstoppable Ogre, he was great at making something that it couldn't block. As long as you can keep who you're going against relatively thin, then you only got one thing. You can put this out, make it unblockable, and then yeah, teaming them up with the Stormseeker is so good. Put some double strike on any of these guys, they're even better. So yeah, this is power. Did I have any problem with the land? You know, there was a time it seemed like we were getting way too many land at one point. So potentially drop the land count. It's mono red. We don't need 24. So I might recommend we drop this down to 22, put a little bit more of the direct damage. Maybe that old one that does the 2 points of damage and a scry if you do it to a player for a single red. That would probably be a really good way to go. So anyways, this was the mono red Kami deck. I believe I like it better than mono red goblins. The mono red goblin, the goblins seemed tired when you were facing them. They were just running through the paces. This one is fresh, this one's new, and these guys are looking to fight. We got Reckless Stormseeker because this card was just so good. So good. He could definitely, if you have them, he can definitely fill in to any of your Kamigawa decks that need the help because he is a helper. That's all for now. If you like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, I want you to have a great day. In the words of my people, word to your mother. Bye.